Hello and welcome back. Happy New Year, everyone. Quick update. I am battling a little bit of a cold, so if my voice sounds a little different, that's why. Today we're checking out a game called Kaisar, which translates to teenager in Bangla. What makes this game extra special is that it's created by a teen who's feeling a little anxious about stepping into adulthood. Honestly, that is a relatable fear. Growing up can be terrifying sometimes, but it's also something of a necessity in our own ways. So yeah, let's jump into this head first and let's see what this journey has in store for us. This game contains sensitive topics that might trigger some bad emotions and past traumas in you. Please play with caution and use your keyboard. Day 1. The voice in your head. So I'm finally here. This school seems calmer than it should be. Oh hey, you must be the new teacher. Are you ready to meet the students? Do I have to do it now? The class? Okay. Yeah, yes please, yeah. Let's do it. Alright students, meet your new teacher, Ms. Tomoya. Tomoya. Can you come on by one per your roll numbers? Hello sir, I'm Sumair, and my hobby is to create art. Oh, I remember a time when I used to have hobbies. You still don't have hobbies, dude? Okay, now the next one. My name is Nakari. Nice to meet you, sir. I love playing sports like basketball, football, etc. Oh, really? I'll have to challenge you someday. Nerd. Now Naomi. My name is Naomi. Cool. Okay, bye. Now Erica. Don't worry, just stay calm. Erica's a weird one. Hey, sir. My hobby is story writing. Does the stutter really hurt her? Now I'm like questioning, does stuttering hurt people? I don't know. Hello, sir. I'm Emiko. And I'm the class monitor. Yeah, and once I'm done with you, you're gonna be the class computer. That was a stupid joke. Hello, sir. My name is Taro. Cool. Now our new student, Mio. She took admission this year. Hello, Tomoya, sir. I think we'll become very good friends. Yeah, sure, why not? Now, Hirota, come here. Don't be shy. And my name is Hirota. And my dream is to become a teacher just like you. Hirota is actually the best student of this class. I'm not that special. So, you have met the students. Can you meet me outside for a minute? Yeah, sure. I really want to give you this batch the best experience they could have. Sure, I'll read it now. You read the file thoroughly. Hirota is a little shy, but is best in studies. Nakiri is the most goal-focused student of the class. Noma doesn't like to follow orders, maybe because of the past trauma thing, who knows. Taro usually avoids school and stays distracted in class. Emiko is afraid of her future and is scared to death. I turned like a 180 right there. Sumair needs attention or she gets super depressed and it harms her health. My gosh. Erica is very outgoing and likes to help others, which makes her feel lonely, as others usually don't return the favor. Relatable. Okay, I'm going to teach them now. Yeah, best of luck. I'm gonna try my best voice acting, but it might not come through well. Maybe I should start interacting with them. Let's do an activity, students, and I need your help, Hikora. Yes, sir. What will you assign Hitora? From now on, you're the monitor to help him interact with the others. I want you to bring me a marker, teach them the importance of time. I want you to tell me what you all prefer to do in class. These kids kind of sound a little depressed. I kind of want to see what they want to do. So Hirota, tell me what you want to do for fun. What you all do for fun. We usually sit around doing whatever we want. None of us have any interests really. Some have, but I'm not close with them to know. Okay, everyone, do whatever you are best at, and at the end, I will review them. Man, I will say, what a chill school. Why should we listen to you? Look, I don't want to waste my time remaining 1 year being someone's slave. Especially not of someone who looks like he just escaped from a zoo. That is not the way to speak with a teacher. Behave yourself. You really need to behave yourself, or else I will make you forcefully. Oh, really? Are you trying to kill me with your stutter? Naomi's kind of she's kind of mean, huh? Okay, this is weird. These kids are watching. Keep it family friendly for goodness sakes. Okay, everyone, start with doing whatever you love, and afterwards I will review your projects. Yes, sir. Thanks. The voice in your head, should I investigate them one by one? Sure, let's do that. Let's start right now. Whom should I investigate first? Samir. Samir. Samir seems quiet. Maybe I should start with her. Hey, Samir, what are you making? I like making art. I like drawing pictures of yours. It's not finished yet, so I can't show it off yet. Oh, that's wonderful. I can't wait to see it. Oh my god, it looks exactly like Sa. Thanks, Imiku. Would you like to join me? Oh, really? Thanks. I would love to. At least they were bonding together. So that's Imiku and Samir done. Now let's check on Hirota. Hello, sir. What are you making? The double I right there. I was reciting the elements of the periodic table. I want to become a teacher when I grow up, but such a poor soul. Maybe it's best for me to let him be for now. Or should I ask him about it? Sure. Let's ask about his condition. We're here. So can you probably... Hey, sir, can you please come here for a second? Don't you dare interrupt me. Yes, Nikiri, coming. All right, I guess I'm not listening to him now. Can we go outside to play, please, sir? Please, please? Sorry, sweetheart, it's late now. We will play tomorrow. That's a little weird. No, sir, it's okay. I understand. The voice in my head. Should I check on Naomi? Her behavior towards me was hostile for some reason. Yeah, sure. Hey, Naomi, what are you making? Why do you care? I'm making a plan to get rid of all your shackles. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's check on the others. So that's Hirota, Nikiri, Sumir, Imiku, Naomi done. Let's check on Erika. Hello, Erika. How are you doing? Do you need any help? Yes, sir. I'm actually working on my story. I want to become a writer. Oh, really? That's nice. Will I help you in it? Yes. Yes, sir, please. A dying cat. Once upon a time, there was a cat, and she was very... is this you? Are you the cat? Let's say she's, lonely. The dying cat needed someone with whom she can relate. The music kind of got weird. Okay. The dying cat needed someone to whom, let's say, relate to. The cat then met a friendly man, but she was afraid that the man would break her heart, betray her, be dangerous. Ooh, be dangerous. That's a cool one. I like that. In spite of the hesitation, the cat started to bond with him, as she knew that she was very, little time on Earth. That she had little time on Earth? Like, is this a whole sentence? She had little time. Let's see. A dying cat. Once upon a time, there was a cat and she was very lonely. The dying cat needed someone with whom that she can relate to. The cat then met a friendly man, but she was afraid that that the man would be dangerous. In spite of these hesitation, the cat started to bond with her, as she knew that she has very little time here on Earth. The end. I do think Erika's projecting a little bit. Day 2, okay. I guess we're going to day 2. All right, let's start on my first official day. Today I will try to win the hearts of more kids. I'm trying to reach these kids. Hey, welcome back. I hope the students didn't cause you any trouble. No, absolutely not. They're all very kind to me. Except the... Naomi, right? Yeah, she's like that. Her mother and father both died in one day in a fatal car accident while they went to pick up Naomi from Erika's house. So now she blames her death on herself and Erica. I really hope that you can do something to make them not hate each other to death. Or better, make them friends. I trust you. Oh, thank you, Yumi. I appreciate that. Thanks for the confidence. Alright everyone, please get seated. How will I befriend Naomi and Erica? Group them together and host a competition. Ask specifically Naomi and Erica to help perform a task. Keep both of them separated and talk with them Okay. Let me kind of get to know them more. Keep them both separated and talk to them. Okay, gather around everyone. Let's play a game. I'll randomly point at someone and he or she will have to tell me their backstory. And if someone has a problem, then he or she can come talk with me in private. Is everyone ready? Okay, at best, a counselor would ask this, not a teacher on the second day. Oh my gosh. So for the first round, Hirota, Nikiri, and Sumair and Imoka will play. Then the rest of you will play. Okay, select one of them to learn about them. Hiroka. I struggled with my introvertedness, and because of the fact that I am a little shy, I get bullied often. I really want to forget about this, but I really can't, and it is starting to affect me in my studies. I just want a friend who would listen to me and support me in spite, 2 words, of the fact that I have limited time here on Earth. My goodness, everyone here is depressed. My parents' one and only wish before they died of natural cause was for me to become good at my studies and to excel in everything I do. So I always try to live up to the expectations that they would have if they were alive, but some part of me tells me that I am somehow lacking behind everyone in the aspect of my life. I'm tired behind the perfectionist persona. I really am. Yeah, every League of Legends player. Imiku. I don't want to die. I just want all of us to stay in one of these stories that my mother used to tell me. Sometimes it feels like my mother lied to me when she said that everyone's story gets a happy ending, but I don't want to believe it. I'm gonna start calling you Debbie Downer. Sheesh. Oh, they all turn sad after. I didn't realize that. Samir, let's go. I don't understand why, but my family always preferred my elder brother over me. They always neglected me and blamed me for the things that he did. One day he tried to kill me by making me smoke 6 cigarettes at once when I was 9. This almost killed me and permanently destroyed my lungs and broke my heart. I don't think I can't be accepted by anyone. I think there's some potential dark humor to be added here where it's also her fault for getting the cigarettes. That could be funny. Just thinking about it. Let's do Erica. I usually try to be nice to everyone around me, which makes others think that I want to take advantage of them, which I don't. I really want to be nice. Maybe because nobody else stayed with me or was nice to me when I needed them the most. The type of depressing thoughts make my heart beat faster. It makes me have a panic attack, which in turn kills me faster. Man, like, I knew teaching was hard, but this is like trying to inspire a group of Eeyores on a bad day. Naomi. My fault. It was all my fault. I killed them who created me. I really can't live with this much pressure and regret on me. I just want them to forgive me. Let's do Mio next. She doesn't look scarred at all. I once knew someone like you. He betrayed me. She might be the most scarred, actually. Alright, Taro says, when I was a small kid, I got touched inappropriately by one of my teachers, which left a scar on me. The most important thing that scared me was that the female teacher framed me saying that it was my puberty's fault. Yup, lady, the puberty was asking for it. Oh my goodness, these students suffered so much. I really need to fix them. Not as a teacher, but as a brother, as I know what it feels like. You go be a counselor, not a brother. Okay, everyone, thanks for opening up to me. Now we all can take rests, and tomorrow we will play again, just like today. Goodbye. I really am impressed by how much you've managed to understand them. You know, other teachers in the school are impressed by you too. Other teachers, you say? Oh, you haven't met with them. Oh, I see. Don't worry, I'll introduce you with them tomorrow. Goodbye. I wonder if she's flirting with me. I am pretty hot. I really am excited, yet nervous to talk with these teachers. So glad to see you. Come with me quickly. You mean like right now? I'm not even ready. Everyone, meet Tomoya-san, our new teacher for Y1 section. Ooh, Natsumi baby. Oh, so you are the new teacher. Heard a lot about you from Miss Yumi. Of course you have. I teach students in Y2 section. What do I ask her? Oh, hey, did you eat anything yesterday? Is banana a berry? Did you buy those clothes from Cell? We would like to announce our sponsor raid, Shadow Legends. Oh my god, this one. 1 second. How many times did you drink water? Did you play the hit game, Special on HIO? Dang it. I did play it. Let's do this one. Ha ha ha. You are very funny. We should have some coffee sometime. Yes, sure. Yes, let's go. I probably should get going now. See you. Okay, bye, Natsumi. I'm glad you like her. I'm going to my class too. Take care, Tomoya. Yeah, I know she's hitting on me, but she's not my type. I promised Yumi that I would help the students, but how well... Oh, Miyu. Hello, sir. Good morning. Hey, Miyu. Why are you here? I know what you're thinking about, Tomoya. No, you don't. I'd be in trouble if you did. I can help you, but it won't be easy. What do you mean? I really don't. Don't worry. Do you trust me? I barely know you yesterday. No, not that much. I am your only chance at this. Come with me now. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. She looks mad at me. Good. Make sure to enjoy it, Tomoya. Like, imagine if she's like 10,000 years old, then this would be legal. The screen is red. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Where am I? Hello? Anyone here? Hello? What do I do? Hello? Anybody there? Oh, Naomi. But why are you here? I don't know. I just woke up and I think we're somewhere not from this universe. Time seems to pass oddly here for some reason. It feels like it's already been 10 days since I've been here. What do you mean by time? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, where are we? Did you find something that we could use to escape? Do you perchance have a button book? No, sir, but I found this journal that has these buttons, but I'm too scared to try it. Dude, that's what I'm asking, bro. And I also know that you and everyone else hates me. That's why this place is made for me to punish. Maybe God himself made this prison to make me suffer for what I did to my parents. Yeah, probably. Cries. Naomi, listen, come on. No one hates you. You're just kind of a bit. This is not the end. You still have a full year, whole year of your life. We can't let this go to waste. Especially after the fact that you stayed strong these years and didn't broke apart from the pain of losing the most valuable person of one's life. That could be worded differently. Yes, sir, but I don't think I'm ready. Especially how I treated everyone and you for my guilt. It's okay, Naomi. Me and the others have never seen you as an enemy, but rather as a friend who is broken. Speak for yourself. Now show me the device that you found. Here, sir. It does look strange, but maybe this is the key to the exit from here. Hey, Naomi, let's do this together. Sigh. But what if they don't accept me? I kind of want to stay here and forget everything and everyone. It'll be best for me. I mean, I think that way, but no, Naomi, please, come on. Trust me, they will accept you. Okay, sir, let's do this. Okay, there are some questions here, but maybe we'll have to answer them correctly. Maybe it's to put Naomi's depression away. If I hadn't stayed over at Erica's house, my parents would not have been driving that night. You couldn't have predicted the crash. It wasn't your fault. You're right. If you had stayed, they'd still be alive. That's right. This is the bad ending. Maybe, but staying over was just the normal thing to do. You kind of predicted it. It wasn't your fault. That's the right one, I think. I remember Erica's laugh that night. It was so carefree. How could I know that that would have been the last time? Okay, and it's gone. Erica told me to stay over. She was part of the reason this happened. Erica was just being a friend. She couldn't have known. Yes, she should have known better. She's partly to blame. Oh my gosh, this is the bad one. It's not entirely her fault, but maybe it wasn't the best idea. I think this is the best one. I could still see Erica waving goodbye for me from her window. She seemed so happy. If I hadn't called my parents to pick me up, they still would have been alive. Your parents came because they loved you. That's not your fault. Yes, calling them put them on the road. It's your fault. Wow. It's hard to know what might have happened if they stayed home. We'll do this first one. I didn't want to bother them, but I missed home and I wanted to sleep in my own bed. The text is way too quick. You need to slow it down or have the player click to move the thing forward. Do you think my parents would hate me for what happened? No, they loved you and wouldn't blame you for this. Maybe they would, but it's hard to say for sure. They might be sad about it, but they wouldn't hate you. No, I don't think they would blame you for this. Mom always said I was her star. I don't feel like one anymore. Do you think I should forgive Erica for asking me to stay over? Yeah, she shouldn't have. She couldn't have known. She cared about you. No, she was wrong to ask you to stay over. It might take time, but maybe you can forgive her. This one mayhaps be the best one, but I'll say this one. I haven't ever been nice to Erica since the crash. I don't know if I can ever face her. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all. Thank you for helping me see that, sir. Sorry for being rude to you. I'll forgive you, but next time the ruler comes out. Okay, now, what is this place? Did I do something wrong? Oh wait, I can hear something.
Blame is like a chain. It's heavy, but sometimes we can't bring ourselves to let it go. Do you think forgiveness makes us free?
You know, honestly, forgiveness might set me free, but knowing me, I'd probably just trip over my newfound freedom anyways, so what's the point? So who said that? Hello? It feels like I know this voice. Okay, this is strange. Naomi, maybe we beat the game. Hell yeah, we beat the game. Where are you, Naomi? Is that you, sir? You need to get out of here, sir. I think I'm trapped here. You think, huh? Sharpest tool in the shed? No, don't worry, Taro. We'll get out of here together. Oh, look, this is the machine, but it looks a little different. Maybe they're different from person to person to another. I don't think I understand it. I'm getting a feeling Taro really doesn't understand the situation. But I don't know if I can trust any male in this situation like this. They all want one thing. It's pizza. It's okay, Taro. If you don't trust me, it's okay if you don't trust me, but not everyone is similar. Maybe that guy harmed you, but there are nice people in the world too. Come with me and we'll get out of here. But only if you want to live. But what if you're not different from the monsters? I don't want to experience my nightmares again and again and again, all over again. I understand if you don't want to, but I'll do everything to save the rest of your life. So you'll have to trust me on this one. Okay, sir. Let's start the device then. Ooh, a little health bar. Do you think it's my fault that this happened? It's not your fault. You didn't deserve what happened. I don't think it's your fault, but something could have been done differently. Something's happened that we don't expect, but it doesn't mean it's your fault. I think this is the better one. Yes. Why do people think I'm lying? People find it hard to accept the truth, but that doesn't mean you're lying. It's possible that some parts of the story sound unbelievable to them. They don't understand the situation, but that doesn't make you dishonest. Man, this is a thoughtful one, huh? It's possible that some parts of the story sounds unbelievable to, like, I would have to hear the whole story, but it's bad. The whole story is bad. Let's find they don't sit sure to make you. Maybe this one. Okay, that's kind of neutral. What should I do if no one believes in me? You should keep speaking up until someone listens. Maybe it's better to let go if no one's listening. It's important to find someone you trust who will take you seriously. Yeah, I think that's the best one. Yeah. Do you think I should tell someone about this? It might help to talk to someone you trust about. If you feel ready, telling someone could help you find closure. It's your decision, but sharing your story might make a difference. I don't want to pressure her, and this is kind of a good advice. It feels If you feel ready, tell someone to find closure. She doesn't really trust anyone right now, so maybe this is not the best one, but telling someone to find closure like me might feel if you're ready. So giving her some space. Let's try this one. That one sounds good. I am broken because of what happened. You are not broken. You're just hurt, and healing is possible. Oh, that's a good one. Experiences like this leave us feeling broken, but it doesn't mean we can't heal. It's normal to feel damaged, but you're still strong. These are all good ones. I like this one. This one's a little bit more nicer. To feel damaged, but you're still strong. I'm going to try this one. Yeah, that's normal. That's a normal response. Forgiveness is your choice and can help you, but you don't owe it to anyone. It's hard to forgive, but sometimes it's the only way to heal. If you're ready, forgiving them might help you move on. Technically, it is your choice. It can help you, but you don't owe it to anyone. But to yourself. You can try to forgive them to heal yourself, to move forward. It's hard to forgive, but sometimes it's the only way to heal. It kind of is. Man, there's like a lot of experiences here that I can really storytell at the end. Let's say this one. I think this one's, yeah. Why do I feel guilty when it wasn't my fault? Sometimes guilt lingers, even when we aren't to blame. You feel guilty because it's hard to let go of the past. It's normal to feel that way, but the guilt doesn't belong to you. I'm gonna try it. It's normal to feel that way, but that guilt doesn't belong to you. It's not her fault. Are you kidding me? It is. It does. Whatever. How can I trust anyone again? Trust takes time, but you can rebuild it slowly with the right people. You need to be cautious, but trust can come back with effort. It's hard to trust again, but some people will earn it over time. Trust takes time, but you can rebuild it with the right people. I kind of like this one. Because it's telling her, you got to be careful with who you trust. Especially with the right people. You need to be cautious, but trust can come with effort. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the same thing with the first one. I don't know, actually. We'll see. Trust takes time. I like this one. I like the top one. Yeah, that's a good one. Do you think I'll ever feel better? Yes, it takes time, but healing is possible with the right support. You might feel better someday, but it doesn't happen quickly. It's hard to say when, but these things can get better eventually. I like the top one. Yes, it takes time, but healing is possible with the right support. I like that one. How do I stop thinking about what happened? Focusing on things that you enjoy can help you move forward. Finding something meaningful to focus on might help. It might not be easy, but finding support can help over time. It's not easy. I mean, that's the truth, but I don't know if that's what she wants to hear. Finding something meaningful can focus. Focusing on things you can enjoy can help you. I like this one. If you enjoy on things that you like, it'll help you support yourself to go forward. So maybe you are right. I can heal from it and nobody can define who I am. You know, like jokes aside, this is kind of sad.
But truly to blame for the things that go wrong, or it is just easier to believe that.
That's a loaded question. No, it's not. I'm just kidding. That same voice. Maybe she knows where we are. Oh, the location changed. I wonder who is here now. Hello? Anyone? Samir. Oh, thank goodness you came. Are you here to save me? Yes, Samir, but for that you have to trust me with your heart. Yes, sir, I do, but you will not forget about me when I need you the most, will you? My parents and brother broke my trust when I needed them the most. I promise to take care of you no matter the situation. Okay, sir, but how do we escape from here? Did you find anything odd from here? Yes. I found this journal with these buttons. Maybe these will help us escape. Ah, yes, that is it. Let's open it. I trust you, sir. Why do you think your parents treated your brother differently? Maybe they thought that he needed more attention. Because they didn't care about me at all. I guess I wasn't good enough for them. Okay, this is a bad one. I guess I wasn't good enough for them. These two are both bad, so I'll choose the... Yeah. My parents are always praised by my brother, but barely notices me. But barely... Okay. How did you feel when your brother tried to hurt you? I was scared, but maybe he didn't mean it. It made me hate him even more. I felt betrayed and I couldn't believe it. I don't know. It made me hate him even more. I felt betrayed and I couldn't believe it. Honestly, like, that's how you should feel. You should feel betrayed. Honestly. I couldn't believe it. That day when he lit the cigarettes and laughed, I thought he wanted me gone. Did you think you could ever forgive your parents? Maybe, but I can understand why they acted that way. No, they didn't. They don't deserve my forgiveness. I don't know. It still hurts too much. See, if I was her, that would be my That would be my response. I don't know. It still hurts too much. Like, my lungs still hurt if they are still damaged. Let's say maybe, if I can understand more. Yeah, let's say that. Forgiveness, does it make me weak or strong? Do you think your brother could still change? Maybe, if he realized what he did was wrong. No, he's cruel, and people don't change. I'm not sure. He's always been this way. I'm gonna try pushing her towards the brighter side. Maybe if he realized what he did was wrong. I don't know if I'll ever trust him again.
All right, trust and forgiveness are two different things.
Maybe I can move on from this. Thank you, sir, for listening.
Maybe I can forgive myself for eating that entire pizza by myself.
Strange how love can feel so far away, even when it's right in front of us. Do you think love has conditions?
The only love I have is pizza, and the condition is $8, so.
Sumire! Maybe she's gone too. The hallway looks very spooky from here. Maybe if I heal all these kids, I'll be able to break free from the cycle.
I need to heal these kids.
Hey, sir, why are you here? And why am I in here? No time to explain, Hikora. Maybe this place is cursed and we're all trapped, and we all got trapped in it. Did you find anything peculiar here? Are you talking about this? Yes, this is it. Let's turn it on.
But sir, what if this is a prank by the mean kids of the school?
What if Naomi's pranking us and recording us? We'll look so embarrassed in it.
Oh no.
This is not planned by any one of us, Hikora. You have to trust your classmates more. Not everyone is your enemy. You trust me, right?
If you say so.
What should I do if someone makes fun of me in class, sir? Act like it didn't bother you. Ignore them and focus on yourself. Try not to let it get to you. Ignore them and focus on yourself. I mean, that's like the adult way of doing things. Obviously, act like all of these are kind of adult things. I'm not gonna be, let's ignore them and focus on yourself. How would you handle someone laughing at your mistakes, sir? Stay quiet and let it pass. Laugh along with them. Pretend it didn't happen. Pretending like it didn't happen will kind of make you look like a fool a little bit. I would laugh along with them. I feel like that kind of builds some confidence in like saying, you know what, everyone does a mistake. I'll laugh with them. I'm usually that kid in school that will laugh anyway. If someone asks why I'm so quiet, what should I say? I like to listen more. It's just how I am. There's nothing wrong with just being silent. The strong silent type. I like to listen more, or there's nothing wrong with being silent. I like that one. There's nothing wrong with that. What should I do if a group excludes me from an activity? Focus on your own interests. Find something else to do. Try not to take it personally. I will say try to find something else to do or focus on your own interests. Like, if they're not going to want you, they'll ask you or whatever, but I think I would find something else to do or focus on your own interests. What's the best way to deal with someone spreading rumors about me, Tomio, sir? Don't let it define you. Ignore it and move forward. Remember, it says more about them. Okay, remember, it says more about them. It does. I know what you're saying, but this could be worded a little differently. Ignore it, move forward, don't let it define you. Yeah, don't let it define you. Yeah, just, if it's not true, then don't do it still, so. Tomio, sir, how should I react when someone calls me useless? Remember, they're just words. Prove them wrong by your actions. Don't let it affect you. This is easier said than done. I think proving them wrong by your actions, if they're calling you useless, use your actions and, you know, keep doing your thing. If someone stares at me because I'm shy, what do? Avoid their gaze. Smile and wave, boys. Ignore them and focus on yourself. Honestly, school should just be to focus on yourself. It is to make a connection with your fellow classmates and everything, but I think to avoid their gaze is not the best way. I'll say smile and nod. That's what I would do. What should I say if someone tells me to speak up? I'm comfortable as I am. I'll speak when I'm ready. I don't feel the need to shout. I don't feel like the need to shout. That's kind of funny. I was like, I don't think I need to shout. Like, if you can't hear me, you need to listen up. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, just, I'm comfortable as it is. Like, I don't need to feel to shout. That's a good one. I'll say that. That's a me thing. I would say that. If I make a mistake and everyone laughs, how should I handle it? Move on and forget about it. Own it with confidence. Try to learn from it. This one is it's better said than done. Own it with confidence. If you make a mistake, you own it with confidence. It kind of gives you more of a flavor as a character if you own your mistakes with confidence. You know, you just kind of learn from it as well. Is a good one. Try to learn from it. You know, try to learn from it. I think I know he needs more confidence, but I think he needs to learn from his mistakes as well, just so he can build up that confidence. Tomoyo, sir, how do I stop feeling like I'm a burden to everyone? Remember your worth. Focus on your strengths. You're not a burden at all. You know, I would like to hear someone say, like, you're not a burden. You know, if to feel like you're a burden, and then to hear people saying, dude, you're not a burden. Remember your worth. It's hard to give yourself worth when you're already in the burden state. So I feel like giving that confidence, or yeah, I would say this one. I understand it now on how to tackle them meanies. Thank you for helping me. Yeah, there you go. Good ending.
Fear can feel like a shadow, creeping closer with every breath. How do you think we find courage in the dark?
Easy. Flashlight. Next question. Maybe Hikora is gone too. And that same voice again. I don't know for how long I've been trapped in this curse. Maybe this has something to do with Mio, but how? Erica. Hey sir, how are you? Did you get trapped in here too? Yes, and I now know how to get you out of here. But what about you? Can you escape too? And my friends, are they all safe? Especially Naomi, is she okay? I got some bad news to tell you. Yes, they're all okay and are worried for you. For me? Yes, for you, Erica, just like you are. Now, did you find something that seems odd or out of place? Yes, maybe. But what about you? Why are you trapped? And can you escape? Yes, I can escape, but I'm here to rescue you all. Give that to me and let's escape together. Yes, sir. Here, take this journal. I feel like I'm always letting people down. What should I do? Focus on doing your best. You're enough as you are. Maybe set smaller goals for yourself to start. It's not your fault. Sometimes people expect too much. Yeah, honestly, if you're worried about letting people down, you should really just focus on doing your best, on doing yourself. I'll do focus on doing your best. Yeah, that's a good one. I'm afraid people only like me because I'm trying to please them. What should I do? You should focus on being yourself. The right people will say. It's okay to take a step back and set boundaries. If they don't appreciate you, stop bothering with them. That's true. Honestly, this is something I kind of needed a hard teaching moment for myself, but I feel like if they don't appreciate you, stop bothering with them. This is probably the best advice I would give to anyone. The right people will stay. These are all kind of okay, but this is something I would say. Of course not. That's not something she needs to hear. I don't know how to say no to people. It's exhausting. Any advice? Start with small steps. Practice saying no kindly. Sure. You know what? That's a good one. Yeah. Kind of talk to yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, no, thank you. I appreciate that, but I'm not really interested or whatever. I think that's a good way of kind of putting it. Explain to people that you need time for yourself too. Just stop helping people altogether. I like this one, but I think practicing saying no kindly is probably the better. Yeah. I feel like I'm always pretending to be okay. What should I do? Find someone you trust and open up to them. You don't have to be strong all the time. Let yourself feel. If it's too hard, just avoid people for a while. This is kind of a bad advice. If it's too hard, just avoid people for a while. Yes, you can avoid, but avoidance is the band-aid on top of the surgical cut of what needs to happen. Finding someone you trust and opening up to them, sure. I mean, that could help. And then they could help you understand how you should kind of walk yourself through life. Yeah, I mean, also let yourself feel is kind of a nice way. Let's see, maybe opening up to someone. Yeah, that's a good one. What if I can't change? What if I always feel like this? Change takes time, but it's possible. Believe in yourself. Focus on one step, on one small thing to improve each day. Sometimes things just don't get better. Wow. Change takes time, but it's possible. Believe in yourself. That's something, oh, that's it. I hope that was good enough.
Being kind is like holding out your hand in the dark. But what happens when no one reaches back?
Easy. What is character development for 500? So that is Erica done. Now let's see who's left. Hello? Anyone here? Hello? There's a humming sound coming from somewhere, but from where? Imiku is crying. Oh, that's Imiku's voice. Where are we, sir? I want to see my mommy. I want to go home. It's okay, Imiku. It's okay to be scared, but you have to conquer it or you'll be declared a coward. Look at me. I'm too scared here. I was scared too when I became an adult and I ventured into the real world. The pressure of getting a job, making friends, studies, etc. got the best of me. But I stood in the face of them and tackled them one by one. They were not easy, but I made it. And I just wanted to say to you that you're doing fine. And I'm sure that those who love you are proud of you. Imiku wipes her tears. You're right, sir, but how will I ever escape from here? I found this object here, but I don't think it's important. This is the thing I needed. Thanks, Imiku. She smiles. I'm scared I don't want to die. I feel like I'm missing out on everything. It's okay to be scared. You're allowed to feel this way. You don't have to think about it right now. Everyone dies. Why are you so focused on this? That is a bad... I would not say that. I think it's okay to be scared. I think the thing is, this is something that is really relevant to a lot of people, the fear of dying. So I honestly think this is a very normal feeling to feel. But what's the point of doing anything if I'm going to die anyway? Because life is about what makes experiences while you're here, what you are experiencing while you're here. Maybe you should focus on things you enjoy instead of worrying. Nothing matters if you think like that, so why even try? These top two are fine. I think this is a good life. Yeah, this is a good choice. What do you think happens after we die? Doesn't matter. You won't be here to worry about it. Maybe it's just like falling asleep peacefully and quiet. No one knows, but you can find peace in the time that you have now. Huh, this is a weird one. Doesn't matter, you won't be here to worry about it. I think that's what makes her worry, is that like what happens in the afterlife. I think this is the more logical way of speaking to someone. This is kind of like trying to ease you in. I don't know. Let's try giving you some kind of peace to yourself. Do you think I've lived enough to be okay with dying? It's not about how long you live, but how much you've accomplished. You lived, and that's what matters. Nobody's life is truly complete. Maybe you haven't, but it's too late to worry about that now. It's how much you've accomplished. Yeah, I mean, yeah, to a degree, this is true, but sometimes it's not about what you accomplish. It's more about like how many snacks you ate friends that you made along the way. Maybe for her, this is not the right way of saying it. You lived, and that's what matters. Nobody's life is truly complete. That's kind of horrible to say, especially to someone that's already kind of feeling underaccomplished. Maybe you haven't, but it's too late to worry about that now. I think out of all of these, I think this one is the better one, the top one. Will my parents forgive me for being a failure? Nah, your parents love you and they wouldn't see you as a failure. Maybe they wanted more, but they want you to find peace. You'll never know for sure, but it doesn't matter now. This is a cop-out answer. Thing is, if I had a child who messed up and kept messing up, I definitely would step in, but I would also remind them that failing isn't the end of the world. It's actually a chance to learn, grow, and become better. It's my job as a parent to teach them that improvement is the goal, not perfection. And hey, if everything else fails, at least they have like a good story to tell, you know? I don't know, I feel like watching Bluey's helps me a lot, so I think this top one is good. I think I understand now. Maybe I won't ever stop being scared, but I can still enjoy what time I have left. Thank you, sir.
When time feels stolen, do we hold on tightly to every moment or let go completely?
Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Only 2 kids remaining, Miu and Nakiri. Hey Nakiri, what are you doing here? Nakiri? Mio? Sigh. Hey sir, hello. Please leave me alone. I really just wanted my parents to love me, but it seems like I'm not enough. It would have been best for them to kill me and get a new girl. Someone they would have picked from the trash. No, Nakiri, listen. We all have flaws, and this makes us imperfect and scared. But trust me, they are proud of you. We are all proud of you. Really, sir? You really mean it? But I'll die soon. What will I be able to accomplish then? Like, do you have cancer? I'll just get forgotten then. You're like 18, maybe. 16, maybe. We're all afraid to die. It's in our nature to be scared if we are not able to leave something about us to be remembered by. But you have impacted our lives. My life by meeting with me and playing my games. So, thank you so much. Let's play another game together. Just pass me the object that you're holding. Yes, sir. With pleasure. Oh, wow. She's completely in the red. All right. This is super hard. I've been working hard for perfect grades, but is it enough for my parents? You have to study hard, but your health is important too. I mean, yes, honestly, study hard, but your health is important. This is very true. No, you should stop stressing over grades. You'll do your best, even if it means relaxing. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe this top one. Sorry, but your health is important too. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's a good one. I once won second place, but my parents aren't happy. Is it really my fault? You must promise to win first place next time. Oh my gosh. You have to win first place next time. You need to stay quiet and walk away. You need to explain that you tried your best. Yeah, I mean, really? That's the bad one? I mean, maybe that's not the right one, I guess. My parents once said, why can't you be like others? They are right. They're right. You're not good enough. Or you're doing your best. This isn't fair. Or maybe you're not good enough, but you must try harder. You're doing your best. I think that's the good one. Yeah. I once stayed up all night on the project, but they didn't notice. What should I do? I feel you're underappreciated, but you must keep going. Maybe it doesn't matter if they didn't care. You must feel frustrated and angry at them. It feels you're unappreciated, but you must keep going. That's yeah, I mean, my teacher praised me, but my parents still say it's not enough. What do you think about it? You'll push yourself even harder next time. I think it's better to give up, as it's impossible to please them. I feel confused about what your parents want. Yeah, I kind of don't know what your parents want, but I'm not your parents, so I wonder if she needs to hear that she needs to push herself. This is a weird phrase to say. I feel confused about what your parents want. This is something I would say, honestly, but this is not something that she needs to hear. I think it's better to give up. I don't want to use this, but this might be the better. Yeah, my goodness. I would phrase that differently, honestly. My best friends told me you're enough. What does it mean? You're enough. What does it mean? I wish your parents felt the same. Or I don't believe them. They're wrong. Or that's not true. You need to improve. This is not truly the right response. You're asking what does you're enough means. This is something I would probably reword. I wish your parents felt the same. Maybe. Yeah. I once found an old photo of my parents smiling. Will they ever be happier after my birth? They were happier before you were born. Okay. What a really mean thing to say. They'll never be happy with you, but it's not your fault. This seems like the correct one. Yeah. Will my parents ever be proud of you? No, it'll never be enough. I don't know anymore. Maybe if you try hard enough. Maybe she needs to hear this, because these two are kind of bad. I am enough as I am. I don't need to be perfect.
Sometimes, no matter how much we strive, it feels like it will never be enough. But who are we trying to impress?
Easy. Your mom. Next question. That was exhausting. Only Mio remains. Are you here, Mio? Hey, Mio, listen. I don't know if you did this or not, but I appreciate you coming out now. Oh, hello, Tomoya. I think you're forgetting something. Y-O-U-R-S-E-L-F. Pizza? Me? Listen, kid, you are too small to get your nose involved in all of this. Let's get you out of here with that object. This part is not about me, Tomoya. It's about you. It's to check how much you've grown as a person. Last time I saw you, you were only 5. Oh my gosh, is she a ghost? Look at you now, all grown up and big and strong. Let's answer the questions together. This test was specifically here for you. For me? I don't understand. Like, did you do this? I'll tell you those another day. Just finish this game and get out of from here. But what about you? If I escape, you'll be trapped in here like I am. Please, there has to be another way. There's no other way. Just do it. I'm not going without answers. Who are you? And she got mad for a second. I thought you were smarter than this. I am Misa, your childhood friend. I changed states because of my father's transfer, but then I died shortly after due to an accident. Stop lying. You're not Misa. You can't be her. And how do you know about my personal life? Are you spying on me, pervert? Show me one proof that you are Misa. Oh my goodness, why are you like this? You're always a dumbass like this. But fine, I'll prove you. Remember that time you came over for a sleepover and you know. Alright, that is enough. Yeah, I did do something kind of weird, huh? But why are you here? And what is this place? So I died in an accident related to a car accident. So I died in a car accident. Just say it like that. And according to the rules of the afterlife, if you die of accidents, you get one chance to visit the mortals. I used to visit this school when I learned about you. You'll be coming here as a teacher. And this place that I created is a curse made to seal demons if they attack us or even try to harm us. We use it to seal them off and to send them to hell. To prevent mortals from getting trapped, there are special keys to exit, and I made them to reflect all of your personalities. Now it's your turn. Even if I wanted, I couldn't escape as one has to get trapped in here. It's the rules. But there has to be a way, Misa. There has to be. I can't loose you again, Misa. I really can't. That's a typo. Please, pretty please. It's the only way.
You have seen so much, haven't you? Do you feel like you have learned anything about them? About yourself?
It was Misa all along. She's the one that was in my brain. I can't believe it.
Do you think it's fair to blame yourself for things you can't control?
Sometimes it's hard not to, especially if harms us, or I'm not sure, or no, it's not fair.
Well, if you can't control it, no. It's not fair to blame yourself. How do you think someone can deal with being ignored by those they love? These questions seem a little familiar so far. By finding strength within, by loving himself, as love is the most important, by seeking help from others. I would just say themselves, because I don't know if this is like an ambiguous question. How do you think someone can love, someone? Why are you bringing himself? By finding strength within, loving yourself. But not to get too philosophical here, honestly, the hardest questions in life usually have the simplest answers. But it's like the saying, it's easier said than done. But sometimes you have to get it done
to see results. And for examples, like I hated my body, so what did I do? I went to the gym and I started a diet. Like I thought I was stupid, so I read books and I checked out educational podcasts at work. And better yet, I started a second YouTube channel that talks about monster history and pop cultures. But seriously, self-love is key because unlike Tinder, self-love never leaves you on red. Your body has been your ride or die since day one. Give it what it needs, like rest or exercise or even a big bowl of spaghetti. Like self-love isn't just about feeling good. It's about treating yourself right because you are stuck with you 24/7. So why not? Do you think it's okay to let go of perfection? Yes, nobody's perfect. No, you should always try to be perfect. It depends on the situation. You know, perfection has its moments. Like if you're a brain surgeon or diffusing a bomb, those are not times to wing it and say, close enough. But chasing perfection and everything else can backfire. For example, if you do 12 hours of arranging a fruit bowl just so you can have the perfect symmetrical apple, like sometimes good enough is perfect because it gets the job done without burning you out. I feel like balance is key, so save the perfection for the high stakes stuff and I don't know. Don't let it get to you. Life is messy, and honestly, that's part of the charm. How can someone find courage when they're afraid? By taking small steps to win the double I there. We'll win the okay. Courage comes naturally, and it doesn't need to be forced. By pretending that they aren't afraid. I feel like finding courage when you're afraid is like jumping into cold water. You don't stop being cold, but you prove to yourself that you can kind of swim away. And I feel like courage doesn't mean you're fearless. It means that you're scared, but you can still show up. Start small. Maybe talk to your very unimpressed cat. And yeah, I'm talking to you, kitty. Think of fear as like a workout. Like each little step builds your courage muscles. And so here's the thing with courage. It isn't always about taking a bold action. It could also mean staying calm and holding your ground. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is face fear head on. Like let it exist and remind yourself that it doesn't control you. Courage is just fear that decided to stick around and to see what happens next. Kind of like your brave knights, So yeah, I think taking small steps to win over your fear is the best choice here. Do you think someone can be too kind for their own good? Depends on how others treat them. Yes, it can hurt them. Kindness is always good. Yeah, I think it depends on how others treat them. I mean, if someone's constantly taking advantage of your kindness, you might end up drained. But if you're surrounded by people who really appreciate and really reciprocate your kindness back, then I think it's a beautiful cycle. It's kind of like planting flowers, right? You only want to keep watering them if the soil's good. So yeah, I think it's just finding that balance where your kindness doesn't really get taken for granted. So kind of like looking a gift horse in the mouth. Also kind of a cute history if you want to look at that. What that means anyway. What would you say to someone who's afraid of dying young? That they should live fully with how much time they have left. I wouldn't know what to say as I never experienced this kind of fear. It's okay to be scared. So this one's a tough one for me because I'm kind of going through it myself. Something I would recommend watching is Your Lie in April. It's about this guy who plays the piano and he's really good at it. He loses his ability to hear his piano after his mom dies, and then he finds this girl that is terminally ill. She plays the violin and she helps him kind of like rediscover music and life. And for anyone afraid of dying young, it's a kind of a bittersweet reminder that you can still live fully even with the limited time that you have. And so the violinist, the girl, she chose to live life without regrets, and in doing so, she left a legacy of love and music. So it is tough, but it does offer a strange kind of peace to anyone who is afraid of dying young. I don't know. I'd recommend it. Kind of. It's weird. It's a weird yes recommendation. Poo. Probably should have chose the top one. Whatever. Do you think forgiveness is important even when it's hard? Yes, it heals both people. I'm not sure. Only if they truly deserve it. Yeah, I think forgiveness can heal both people, but I think it's important to remember what happened, like not to hold a grudge, but to ensure that you don't forget the lesson that they gave you. That way you can move forward with both healing and with wisdom. So, what would you tell someone who feels like they're not enough? They should accept themselves and compare himself with no one. I'm not sure.
they should just keep improving.
If you're not feeling enough, you should really watch Mystery Men. It's such a good example of how you don't need to be perfect to make a difference. It's a bunch of these guys with super weird powers, like throwing forks, getting mad, or banging people over the head, or even sniper farts. It's a weird one, but they're not exactly your typical superheroes, but they still save the day. It's just a great reminder that I think being enough isn't about having super strength. Sometimes it's just about showing up and doing what you can and owning what makes you you. Also, plus it's hilarious, so double win.
How can someone move past their deepest regrets? Some regrets stay forever. Make peace with the past and resolving with trauma by distracting themselves. Move past. Okay, distracting themselves is not the best way. Some regrets stay forever by making peace with the past and resolving. Okay, that's the better one. What makes life meaningful to you? The people I care about. I don't know yet. The things I achieve.
Man, this is a weird one too. I'm thinking too deep on this in this game, which is, it's not bad. It's kind of a mix of things. I care about the people in my life. They definitely make life worth living. But on the flip side, there are times where I get stuck in the what am I doing with my life moment. And so I think achievements definitely give me a sense of meaning, but honestly, figuring it all out is still kind of in a work in progress for me. It's like one of those things that kind of evolve as you go. So yeah, I don't know yet either, but I am getting there. I hope I'm getting there. Yeah, life's kind of a bit of a mystery, huh?
You're learning. Don't stop reflecting on yourself. Misa. Misa, where are you? And where am I now? My time here is done, Tomoya. At least I got to see and talk to you for one last time. But I can't lose you again. It's too late now. This place is falling apart. Please don't forget about me. I'll never forget about you, Misa. Thank you for helping me with these kids. I promise to take good care of them. And also, thanks for the experience, Misa. I'll see you on the other side one day. But what will happen to you now? You don't need to worry about it. I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll always be with you. The end.
Wake up.
Did it say wake up? Character design by Adorsha Topo, a snack. Voice acting by Seven Perrin. Also, thanks to the YouTubers playing my previous game. Hey yo, that's me, the pendulum, let's go. Oh, Winter Cree and Mad Lad. Cool. For the rest of the people watching, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. Next page. Work in progress. If this game gets double of everything the previous game got, then I'll continue to work on it. Oh my goodness. Is this the bad ending? I might blur this out. Yeah, no, this is, what a great game. I'm so sorry for my voice. It's so bad today.
Alrighty, so that was Kaisor. Honestly, for what it is, I thought it was pretty solid. Now, I'll admit visual novels aren't my go-to genres, but I could still appreciate the effort and care that went into making this game. But yeah, let's start with some areas for improvement, just to get them out of the way. I thought the teacher's dialogue felt a little too friendly and personal for the first day interaction. Asking the students about their backstories so directly came across a bit odd for me, especially since it's their first time meeting. It might work better if the teacher was reimagined as the school's therapist, someone specifically there to support students struggling mentally. That way I feel like those sensitive questions would feel not so out of place or overly intrusive. Okay, this one's not really the biggest deal, but a lot of the characters had a white or black outline around them, which made me think that they might have been pulled from the internet, which is totally fine for a starting point, especially if money is tight. But down the road, I would think getting a dedicated artist could really make your game stand out. Next is the spelling and grammar. I feel like some phrases and sentences sounded a little off when I was reading them out loud. If you can find someone that is fluent in English to proofread this, I think would make and help the dialogue flow more naturally. I also thought the text boxes and dialogue felt a little bit clustered at times. For example, when you meet the other teacher, there's a box saying, "What do I ask her?" It overlaps with the 6 other options, making it feel a little busy. I would either extend the shadow box to cover all of the text better, or just making it so it fits neatly underneath the box, just so it looks cleaner and easier to read. I feel like some choices really didn't matter in terms of affecting the story. For example, the dying cat moment was cute, but the final question didn't really seem to change anything. I feel like in visual novels, impactful choices can really make a big difference in keeping the players engaged. So if you could go back and kind of, I don't know, tweak that up, I feel like that would make it better. Lastly, I did notice Nakiri's and Erika's name turning white throughout the game. Even though I know they have their own colors, little details like that could be polished to keep up with the presentation consistency. Okay, so now on to the good stuff, because there is a lot to love here. I thought the narrative was surprisingly deep and sad in a good way, and each character had a unique perspective of life, and their struggles felt really raw and real to me. I've been through a lot of the same emotions myself, so those stories really hit home when they were brought up. The game does a great job of exploring those complex feelings, from guilt to anxiety to the fear of growing up. And now let's talk about the music. I thought the music was such a standout. It had this eerie, slightly off-tune vibe that felt intentional. Every so often you'll hear it kind of like go backwards, like it was hinting at something deeper going on in the background. If that was your goal, it absolutely worked. Really, it added another layer to the game's atmosphere. And let's talk about that ending. Between Mio saying that she was betrayed from the start of the game, the little boy with the dove, and the text saying "wake up," I was left with so many questions. It almost felt like the teacher might be still stuck in this kind of curse still. And so the twist was kind of subtle, but I thought it was very effective, and it made me want to know more about what happened with these kids after they woke up. Oh, and last but not least, I absolutely love that you put my name at the end of the game. That was such a fun little surprise. Definitely keep doing these little things like that. I think it's awesome. And I'll never say no for you putting my name at the end of your games or whatever. You don't have to. I think it's awesome. Overall, the beauty of this game lies in its focus on empathy, healing, and forgiveness. Whether forgiving yourself, others, or life itself, each character feels like kind of like a reflection of the teacher's inner struggle, creating a dreamlike journey about self-discovery. These themes kind of hit home for me in ways where I didn't expect, and analyzing them has helped me see parts of myself that still needs healing. So my final thoughts on Kaisar was that this is more than a game. I feel like it felt more like a mirror, reflecting back the emotions and the struggles that all make us humans. It's not often that a game can help you grow as a person, but I feel like this one did. So to the developer, thank you so much for creating something so heartfelt. And if you're still here, I highly recommend checking this game out for yourself. The link is down below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys thought about this game and what it meant to you. With all that being said, Happy New Year, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, peace.